I've been a member of the Hastings University community for about a month now, and so I'm ready to reveal my honest thoughts about it and also determine whether or not it is worth your time. So let's get started. We're gonna take it one step at a time. The first thing you wanna do is connect to cobra.tate.com because this is where you can grab your Hastings University subscription. Once you're here, you wanna switch over to the respective tab that is entitled HU 2.0, and this is where you can enroll right now. That is going to cost you $49. And this is a monthly subscription that you would have to renew. And so what we're trying to find out today is whether or not it actually offers any value for the money, or it is just another hyped up course that's not actually gonna provide you with any useful information. We're gonna find out. But now, truth be told, there is actually a lot of hype around the community. And you can even back check that using Google Trends. If you perform a quick search, you're gonna notice that the keyword is at an all-time high in terms of popularity. 100 out of 100. That's basically the score that Google Trends gives it, and that just goes to show you something. More and more people are joining this community on a daily basis, and so there might actually be a reason behind that. No BS, no fluff, just hard-hitting lessons in making money. That is what the community promises, so let's find out whether or not that is true. Now, to play it very simply, this community promises to teach you high-paying skills that you can then monetize online. And we're talking about everything ranging from stock analysis to crypto, decentralized finance, e-commerce, Amazon FBA, affiliate marketing, you name it, they got it. But there is more to it than that. You see, there are thousands of different courses online that promise to teach you a certain skill that you can then implement in the real world. But most of the times it doesn't really work, because it's just a bunch of information they put together, they're gonna bring it forward to you, you're gonna pay for it, and you don't actually get any real value. You cannot put into practice what you are learning. But when it comes to this community, what really makes it stand out is that each and every single professor inside is verified personally by Andrew Tate. In other words, each and every single one of them is making upwards to $500,000 a month in their select field. Again, the copywriting professor is probably making between $10,000 and all the way up to $500,000 a month by monetizing their skill. And the same thing is true about the e-commerce teacher, the decentralized finance one, and so on and so forth. You get a point. So guys, I'm gonna see you on the other side. Once you have successfully joined the Hastings University community, this is what it's gonna look like. It's going to be in the form of a Discord channel. And at a first glance, things might look a little bit confusing if you're not used to the platform. There are a lot of different channels and you might get lost quite easily here, but you want to take it one step at a time. Again, you've literally got tutorials for everything here. So you want to click on start here, and this is perhaps one of the most important steps. You need to pay special attention to this one because this is how you're going to determine whether or not you should learn a certain skill or a different one. This part is basically going to help you pick the most appropriate skill for your current situation. Here's the thing. There are 4 different types of people, judging by 2 different criteria: how much spare time they've got on their hand, and how much money they've got free to invest. In other words, guys, to be a little bit more precise, if you have more than 28 free hours a week, you are considered time rich. Likewise, if you have more than $5,000 free to invest, you are considered cash rich. And depending on these 2 metrics, you can choose one of these 4 different categories. Once you pick the most suitable one, you want to click on it. That will take you straight over to the respective Discord channel, and then you can see which skills are the most suitable for your needs and for your current situation. So let's take a look. But now guys, let me take a guess. If you're watching this sort of content, you're probably looking to make more money online, right? So you probably have a lot of time on your hand because you're watching YouTube right now, but you do not actually have a lot of money to invest. That is why I think that most people watching this video would belong to this second category that is called time rich, cash poor. And even if you're not actually poor, perhaps you're not looking to invest because you don't trust the process. You don't know whether or not it is worth the investment, and that is understandable. So let's just go for this one because anybody can get an extra 28 hours a week if they want to. And as you can see, you're not in a bad spot. Time is much more important than cash. But now, the question is, what kind of skills can we learn? Do they actually have any use cases in the real world? Can we make money with them? And how fast can we recover our investment? Because after all, if you're gonna pay that monthly subscription, you wanna make your money back and you wanna make some profits as well. Let's take it one at a time, guys. And I'm also gonna tell you which one is my favorite. But you gotta be patient and trust me, it's gonna be worth it. The first skill that you can start learning about is copywriting. And at a first glance, this might seem a little bit trivial. This is basically the art of selling with words. But that doesn't mean too much to you, does it? Here's the thing about it. According to the Hastings University community, you can absolutely make an extra $50,000 a month copywriting. That is because every business in the world uses copywriting. You may not even realize it, but that is actually true. each and every single business out there uses the art of selling with words. Every email, every website, and every advertisement you've ever seen was written by somebody, and most likely that person was a copywriter. In other words, guys, if you want to start making money fast with this skill, you don't want to focus on being a good writer, because you're not going to become a poet or an author. You're not going to start selling books. And instead, you want to focus on convincing people that you are a good writer and that they should pay you to write for them. I genuinely think that copywriting is all about the art of persuasion. If you're able to convince people that a certain product or a certain kind of service is the best solution for their needs, that's it. That's all you gotta do. And there are a bunch of different use cases, as you could see. We're talking about emails for email marketing, websites, sales funnels, or even advertisements that you're seeing through Facebook ads, YouTube ads, TikTok ads, and the list goes on and on. The next one on the list is called freelancing, and I do not really think this is a skill of its own. As you can see, these guys recommend it as a complement to copywriting. But if you want to, you can also make money with it even with zero skills. If that sounds good to you, all you gotta do is join the respective server and start learning about it. But I personally think that copywriting is way better and it offers a lot more opportunities. Moving on, we're talking about affiliate marketing, and this is a really interesting one. And here's the thing I like about affiliate marketing. It is really beginner friendly. If you think about it for a second, you don't have to go through the trouble of getting a manufacturer to produce your items and then shipping your items straight over to your customer and taking care of all of those difficult processes. In other words, you're not selling your own products, which makes the whole process way easier. All you gotta do is literally partner up with one of these brands or any other brand that is offering an affiliate program and start promoting their items. Whenever you generate the sale, they will compensate you for your contribution. And we're talking about commissions as high as 85% sometimes, especially when we're talking about digital products. These are the highest paying ones. And there are so many different ways that you can implement affiliate marketing. You can do it through social media, through email marketing, you can build an entire email list. There are countless different approaches, and you just gotta pick one that works for you. That's it. As you can spot, students are already making $3,000 to $15,000 a month by following the methods described. And here's another one I absolutely love, Amazon FBA. Guys, again, if you've been watching this sort of content for some time now, you're probably familiar with the dropshipping model because it's an insanely popular one. What people do is they build an e-commerce store using tools such as Shopify, and then they start selling items online. But they are gonna outsource all of these different items from cheap manufacturers, typically speaking, coming from China. And one of the most popular options is AliExpress, alongside Alibaba.com. Now, what you want to do when it comes to dropshipping is find a unique undervalued item, such as this astronaut figure right here, and then list it on your own e-commerce store for a higher price. You're gonna drive traffic to that website by promoting it through various different ways, and so you get to keep a profit. But now, when it comes to the dropshipping model, there are some drawbacks. First and foremost, your website is not going to get any organic traffic, so you have to promote it. How are you gonna do that? Well, you've got a few different options. Facebook ads, TikTok ads, social media, influencer ads as well. So these are a few of the options you've got, but you still have to pay for that traffic. And unless you know what you're doing and you can recover your investment easily, you're wasting your money. And even then, AliExpress might take all the way up to 14 days to deliver their items to your customer. Just imagine the bad reviews you are getting for that long period of time that people have to wait. People are not used to waiting 14 days. Guys, we are living in an age where Amazon literally takes about 1 or 2 days to deliver their products. We cannot possibly compete with these guys. If you're addressing an American audience and they are used to ordering items from Amazon, they're not gonna have the patience to wait for your items to be delivered from China. But for that reason, we don't actually have to compete with Amazon. We can partner up with these guys. And this is precisely where Amazon FBA comes into play. Here's how it works in a nutshell. FBA stands for Fulfillment by Amazon. In other words, you're gonna let one of the world's biggest manufacturers handle your shipping, your returns, your customer service, picking, packing, delivering your orders, everything you can name. You get to set up your FBA store, then create product listings on Amazon. Moving on, you're gonna have your manufacturer, which is AliExpress or a manufacturer from China, basically. You're gonna have them ship the item straight over to Amazon's fulfillment center, so you don't need a storage space of your own. And then Amazon is going to deliver your items whenever they get an order. You're basically sending your inventory to Amazon and they're gonna safely store it. For the reason, you're taking advantage of one of the world's fastest delivery processes out there. So your customers don't have to wait 2 weeks to receive their items, but only a couple days. That is the advantage of partnering up with Amazon through Amazon FBA. I literally think this is the next level from dropshipping. You're getting all of that organic traffic by listing your item on one of the world's most popular marketplaces as well that gets hundreds of millions of visits on a monthly basis. So everything plays out in your favor here. And again, if that is something that interests you, there are multiple different ways you can go about it. There are 4 different ways actually that you can make money on Amazon that the Hustlers University covers. We're talking about Amazon affiliates, wholesale, private label FBA, printing on demand services, and publishing. And each one of these can actually generate multiple figures. They've got 8 different channels in this category, and all channels exist to cover each area you will need to succeed. This is one of my personal favorites alongside copywriting. I would actually have a hard time deciding between them. And then there's crypto as well. If you guys are huge crypto enthusiasts, you're gonna have a few different options you can go for. But here's the thing about most crypto related courses. You're just gonna purchase some ebook, learn about how cryptocurrencies work and how the market works. You're gonna learn the fundamentals, not actually learn any information you can put into practice, end up wasting your time, and then you're gonna purchase another one and they are gonna upsell you. You end up wasting your time and money. But when it comes to this community, what really makes it stand out is that you get to copy your professor's trades. That's the thing about it. Most crypto gurus on the market will never share their trades. They're gonna teach you about all of these different wonderful strategies that you can implement, but they never share their trades. And so in this category, you can find exactly how to structure and optimize your portfolio, as well as copy professors' trades. And then there's e-commerce as well. But as we've just discussed, this may not actually be my favorite. I personally prefer Amazon FBA. Now guys, I have joined the copywriting campus. And I've been going through these so-called beginner sprints for a while, and let me tell you, this is some really brief information that is delivered straight to the point without any fluff, that is actually applicable in the real world. You get to understand what copywriting is actually all about. You get to understand customer psychology, amplifying pain points, and ultimately delivering your solution to your leads in the form of a certain product that you get to promote. And when you think about it, there are literally so many different use cases for copywriting out there that there is virtually impossible for you not to get a job once you have mastered this skill. But guys, if you're still watching this video at this point, you are lucky because I've got a bonus for you. Believe it or not, it actually didn't cost me a single dollar to join the Hustlers University community. Now, do not get me wrong. If you want to get that subscription, you still have to pay $50. There is no way you can bypass this checkout page. But what you can do is recover your investment in a couple days. And doing that is virtually effortless. Guys, if you also join the affiliate marketing campus, what you can do is grab your own affiliate link and start promoting the HU2 community. And if you do that, you can literally get 50% commissions whenever you generate a sale. That is worth $25 per sale. I literally used my link in a single video, and that generated a couple sales. That was enough to cover my investment for a month. And I could literally keep doing that month after month in order to recover my investment. And on top of that, on top of joining the community for virtually free, I get to also polish up my skills and learn new information. So that's just a bonus. And so guys, as you could probably tell by now, I absolutely love this community. There is a lot of information you get to learn from real world professionals who know what they are talking about, and they are not just gonna BS you. And the best part about it, perhaps, is that they're even going to hold you accountable. Here's the thing. If you want to go through the beginner sprints and then advance to the next level, which is the intermediary copywriting section, you need to apply for a quiz and complete it successfully. If you don't pass the test, you're not going to move on. So these guys are even going to hold you accountable while you're taking on the learning process. That just makes everything a lot better. They actually care about your results. And so if you're ready to join this community, I'm gonna have a direct link down there in the description box that you can check out. And again, the way I would do it is I will start promoting the community as soon as I join the server. That is just to recover my subscription costs so that I can learn all of this valuable information for free. And that's precisely what you can do as well. So I'm gonna let you give it a try. That's it for now, and thanks for watching.